Hey, it's the Red Dirt Girls.
The leaves are going. She didn't watch their colors turn.
Girls, it's time to sign into Jessop's Journal.
The snow is falling. She didn't care to pack her coat.
Hi, I'm Doug Jessop. Welcome to this episode of Jessop's Journal. With me today are the Red Dirt Girls. Okay, they actually have names, and we're going to get to that in a second. But I actually heard about you guys through another person that I interviewed by the name of Chris Peterson. And yeah, they've got these guitars here, so that is your first clue that they're musicians. And be aware, I liked it so much that I had them come back for a Jessop's Jukebox. I'm going to let you guys introduce yourselves so I don't screw up your names. So why don't we start with
I'm
you?
Lyndy.
And?
Lacey.
Lyndy and Lacey. Okay. Do your guitars by chance have names?
Yes. This is Emmylou.
And I actually just got this guitar like a month ago, so it doesn't have an official name yet, but I'm going to have to get back to you on that, on my guitar name.
Now, a little birdie told me that there's a story behind this guitar.
Yes.
Okay, so how in the world did you get this guitar?
I won a songwriting competition a few years ago and got to play in Ogden at a concert, and Emmylou was the headliner.
Emmylou as in
Emmylou Harris, yes.
Wow, good
And
job.
so I won this guitar and got to play my song right before her and Rodney Crowell took the stage. So,
Are you serious?
yeah, that's
Oh,
really
that
cool.
is so awesome.
And then Lacey and I fangirled
Yeah.
and got some photos and got to chat
Got
with
to
her.
meet her.
yeah.
It was amazing.
It was fun.
Now, there's got to be a connection. So Emmylou Harris actually has a song by the name of Red Dirt Girl. Not girls, but girl.
Yep.
Okay. Any connection in that in the name?
There might be.
100%. Yeah.
Might be. Okay.
Yeah, we for a while we were toying with a
We
few
weren't
other
sure.
band
Yeah, we
names.
weren't sure what we were going to name ourselves. And we're the Rogers sisters, so we were like, do we just go by the Rogers sisters? But then
But then we
we
live
just
in
remembered the song and Red Dirt Girls.
about 2 Red Dirt girls in a red dirt town, and we're from southern Utah. And
Oh,
it's
okay. So that's the Red Rocks.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Where did you guys call home?
St. George.
Yeah.
Okay.
Grew up
So-
in St. George.
Grew up in St. George. So do you guys still live there, or?
Well,
roundabout.
she's in Hurricane, I'm in Ivans, but two
Southern Utah still.
parts of
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, just so you know, the name of the town is called Hurricane. It's not Hurricane,
Yeah,
it's Hurricane.
Hurricane.
What was it like growing up in southern Utah?
The best. I loved it. And that's why I lived
That's
there
why
again. Yeah.
we're still there.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. Beautiful country, beautiful people. It's
Yep.
fun.
Yep. all of our families there too, so that's really
Oh,
nice.
that helps. Okay, so do you guys have day jobs as well?
We
Sure
sure
do.
do. Yeah. I'm actually a software engineer for Domo, which
Okay.
is a company in American
Oh, yeah,
Fork.
that's a big one.
Yep. Yeah. So yeah, I'm a computer programmer, total nerd.
And I'm a music teacher at Springdale Elementary, which is right outside of Zion National Park.
Oh, wow.
So I'm just right in the canyon, and I teach kindergarten through 5th grade, and I get to sing songs and play drums and
So we're going to wave at your class. Hi, guys.
hi,
Okay.
happy summer.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
awesome.
See you next year.
Yeah. How in the world did you guys get into music?
I would say our parents. Our mom was very musical. She taught piano lessons our whole life. And then you started singing
Yeah,
in
I've
grade school.
liked to make up my own songs since I was little. And there was a thing called the Reflections contest all over Utah, and I would submit to Reflections. And
Yeah.
then I was like the high school pianist for the choir,
Oh,
and
wow.
just musical family. Music's a
Yeah.
big part of our lives.
So what made you move from behind the piano to in front of the microphone?
I went to college and couldn't take my piano with me.
Minor detail. okay.
So my high school boyfriend bought me a guitar, and so then I started playing. Had a little poster with all of the chords in my apartment, and yeah, started plucking around and started going to open mic nights and sharing my songs.
Do you remember the first time that you performed one of your own songs? Not a cover, but your own song. And I don't know if you guys were together at the time. You know, did you guys start individually or together? Or
Well,
what's the history?
when she started, I was like 7 years old.
Oh,
so,
okay.
so yeah, she was doing her own thing for a long time before I came along. But
Okay, so do you remember that first time you performed one of your own?
I do, and I loved it. I was hooked right away. And it was just a silly song about the gym on campus. It was called the Meat Market, and I just went and ripped it apart, and it was just funny little tune
The
about
Meat Market. Okay, I'm tempted to make you play that.
Oh,
you know?
no.
So then, when did you get involved? You know, when did you start as two Red Dirt girls, plural?
So we started singing as sisters when I was like just barely graduating high school, and she would just invite me up on stage with her to sing harmonies or something like that. And then we tried doing our own thing for a minute, but then I moved away for school.
Yeah, she came up north.
Yep. So then I took a break for a very long time from music, and then it wasn't until 2 years ago when I was just going through some stuff, and I was toying with the idea of moving back home, and she was coming up and visiting me a lot. And so during that time, and she was encouraging me to actually write about what I was going through. And so
Yeah, your feelings.
Yeah.
Music is
Yeah.
powerful to get it out and just, okay.
so it just felt natural to do it again as a duo.
Kind of redefines the term music therapy.
100%. Yep.
Because when you're on the therapy side. In fact, just a little tease. Okay, this little story about going home. You went south.
I did.
And I do believe that you have a song with a very similar title, which is called
Southbound.
Southbound.
Yep.
Okay, and yeah, you're going to get to hear that one, but we're not going to have him play it right now. So what was the first song that you guys publicly performed as a duo?
As Red Dirt Girls, our very first song we sang together had to be Rivalry.
We wrote a song about sisters who disagree. And we were just kind of toying with it being maybe my brothers and my sisters and me disagreeing. But then I was like, no, it's got to be just about sisters. And then we wrote a song and played it at a bar. And then we were a band.
If I remember right, a bar named Sue.
A bar named
That's
Sue.
it. That's
Okay,
the
there
one.
you go.
One
You
of
might
our
as well give
faves.
them a shout out.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, we love them.
So, guess that begs the question: how do you guys get along?
I think we get along great.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So no,
Never fighting.
never
Yeah.
never disagree.
Never.
Right.
But also, I think our age gap really has helped us get along. Like
okay.
since I was so much younger, I'm
such
so
an
much
old
younger.
lady.
Yeah, no.
Yes,
It's
it's like-
she's very young. She's still very young.
I got you both
And
beat, so don't worry about that.
But I just always looked up to her rather than saw her as someone I had to compete with, you
Gotcha.
know, because we were just in two different stages of life for
Always.
always. Yeah. So it's easier for us to get along.
Okay, so you've done your first gig at a bar named Sue. Okay. So obviously you were over 21.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Just checking.
Yeah.
Okay. What was it like getting off stage? You know, and then you just, okay, we're just done. You took your deep breath. And then what was the reaction? What did you guys say to each other?
Oh, I think we just hugged and
And we're like, we did it.
Yeah.
And then let's do that again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Well, you guys are doing phenomenally well, and you've done it enough again that you actually have created an album. Tell me about your album.
It's been almost a year since
Yep.
it's been out.
Yep.
We went to Nashville last February. So
Wow.
February 2020.
Oh,
we
gosh,
recorded it.
nothing like a crazy time, huh?
Oh, right on the
Yes.
verge of the craziness.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
So we feel so lucky that we were able to do that last year.
yeah. And we originally were only going to do an EP. We just had a
Few songs.
maybe 6 songs. But our producer, when we sent her over our 6 songs, she was like, I think you have more. I think you could do a full album. So then we had the next few months to keep writing. And then, yeah, we came up with 10 songs.
Is there a particular song on the album? I mean, I know they all mean something. It's like picking your favorite kid. But is there a particular song that you guys would like to play for us right now?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, what's it called?
This song's called Utah Sunrise.
Okay, what's it about?
It's actually a song our mom wrote.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Hi, Mom.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Hi, Mom. Love you, Mom.
Yes, when we were young. It was for our uncle who passed away from cancer. And he was a Southern Utah boy and grew up playing outside in the dirt and climbing the red rocks. And so she wrote this for him, and it's about a love song to the sun about how it's going to set, but someday it's going to rise.
Yeah. It's still with us.
Hello, old friend. It's always good to see you. I've needed your smile, and I've longed for your touch. Our precious time together goes so quickly. I'll stay by your side for as long as I can. You don't always have to shine. I'll be right here with the morning light. In true blue mountain skies, the Utah sun will rise. Take hold of my hand, run with me in the red sand. We'll capture the dunes and take over the hills. This precious land has been here long before us. Let's not take for granted the dirt on our knees. You don't always have to climb. I'll be right here. Just take your time. When canyon coyotes call, we'll scale the highest wall. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You'll never be loved like you'll be loved tomorrow. When the sun goes down, when the sun goes down, you'll never be loved like you'll be loved tomorrow. When the sun goes down, when the sun goes down. So thank you, my friend. It's time for me to go now. I'll remember your smile, and I'll long for your touch. Our precious time always goes too quickly, but you're not alone. I've sent for the moon and the stars. You don't always have to shine. I'll be right here. Just close your eyes. In true blue mountain skies, the Utah sun will rise. in true blue mountain skies. The Utah sun will rise. You'll never be loved like you'll be loved tomorrow when the sun goes down.
It's especially poignant to hear the background of that story. So what was your uncle's name?
Uncle Joe.
I think Uncle Joe would be pretty proud of you ladies. That's pretty neat.
Thanks. Yeah.
Thanks.
So do the people at Domo know that you do this and you are this talented?
They know because I took work off today to be here.
Okay, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, but not really. I keep my work and this is just a bonus for sure. It's not. It doesn't. Neither of them take away from each other, but they are two separate entities. That's for sure.
And do the school kids know that you're the music teacher, but I don't know if they realize.
You know, I had a little concert they had me play 4 songs.
Okay.
But they weren't Red Dirt Girl songs.
Yeah.
So I played some other Lyndy Butler songs.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, but this is a whole different project that means something deeper, and I couldn't sing these kinds of songs without my sister, you know.
Right.
It's
So not wheels on the bus.
Yeah.
No. Wow. What would it take for you guys to go full time?
I don't know. It's hard. It's
It
a
is,
hard,
Yeah.
because it takes a lot of money. It takes a lot of money to
Money.
get out on the road. It takes a lot of time. But mostly money.
Yeah. It's money.
So if there's somebody out there with money, okay. You know. One thing that I do get on tape, making every musical group that I have on promise. Okay, so if you get on the Country Music Awards or you get on the Grammys, okay, I want to hear right now that you're going to save, some seats for me and Ed. my
Of course.
photographer.
Of course.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we got that.
Deal.
Okay.
Done deal.
Why do you guys do this? I mean, what's the meaning behind it? Because you're right, it takes time, it takes money and things like that. But so there's got to be a why.
I think that just like that first time we stepped off the stage and it felt like we did a thing. Like to know that you have a story, you have a
Yep.
feeling, and to share it with others and be more, like it connects us to each other.
Yeah. And I think just the fact that I can sing with my sister, like this is a very special thing. But since I grew up doing it, I never realized how special and unique that was. But now as we keep writing and singing and performing together, and people will always come up to us and talk about the blood harmonies, and I'm like, oh, I guess that really is
It is neat.
something that
Not everyone gets to do.
So
Yeah,
you
we
got to
feel
take
lucky.
advantage. Yeah.
Well, that's cool. Well, I very, very much enjoyed what you guys are doing, and
Thank you.
want to
Thanks.
encourage you to keep doing it. So, how do people get a hold of your music?
We are all on all the streaming services. So
Spotify,
Yep.
Apple Music.
yep. Amazon.
All that fun stuff.
We're there.
And then with COVID and everything, have you guys started performing again yet?
We are about to.
Yeah, we
have
just
the
did our
summer.
first music festival a couple weeks ago. And then we have some shows booked over the
We're
the
heading
next
to,
few months.
to Colorado and up north.
Yep.
Well, we are up north. We're not in southern Utah right now.
There's a question that I like to ask everybody I interview. This show is called Jessop's Journal. This is my journal. And you notice it has all kinds of scars and stuff because to me, life comes with scars. And they have a phrase called leave your mark. So I'm going to put both of you on the spot. And I'm trying to figure out who I should pick on first, but so since you're the younger one, we're going to pick on you
All right,
first.
I'm used to it. I'm used to it.
So how do you want to leave your mark?
Honestly, the same as that journal right there, and just how it's unique. I feel like I have a unique path that I have gone through in life. Not that one that I expected to walk down, but it's my own, and I love it. So I just feel like being proud of who I am, where I came from, and owning it, and just keep going.
So I teach little kids music, and we were playing instruments and just drums, just hitting the drum. And some of them, they would play a rhythm and then they'd be like, "Oh, I messed up." And I'd be like, "We don't know. Like this is your turn to time to create something. It's just play whatever you feel." And then it's a hard thing to learn that you can't mess up your own rhythm, your own song. Maybe that's why we write our own, because it's like no one will know.
Totally.
But just to be heard and just to make a noise and just to be like, this is something that I'm here. Mm-hmm. And I think that feeling of knowing that you're good already and it's just okay to be able to get up on stage and make a noise.
Yep.
Well, you're making beautiful noise.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for coming on to Jessop's Journal today.
Thanks for
Thank
having
you.
us.
Yeah, this has been awesome.
And there are a couple other people we want to thank. Of course, we got Rustico. It is Jessop's Journal. You've got Five Wives. Okay, yeah. They make the hand sanitizer and adult beverages. Here's something. You think about washing your hands, but have you thought about washing your nose? Serious. Clear nasal spray. It's good stuff. And then, of course, we've got Taylor Cooperative that helps with my clothes. And let's not forget, JW Custom Hat. Here's the thing I want people to remember. Stories have power. They help us understand each other. With another entry into Jessop's Journal and the Red Dirt Girls, I'm Doug Jessop, ABC4 News.